Things not to do in Paris, France. When visiting Paris, France, it's essential to be mindful of certain things to ensure a smooth and enjoyable experience. Here are some things to avoid. Overpacking. Paris is a city best explored on foot or using public transportation. Avoid overpacking to make navigating the city easier, especially if you plan to use the metro or walk through narrow streets and stairs. Overlooking safety precautions. While Paris is generally safe for tourists, it's essential to remain vigilant and aware of your surroundings. Avoid poorly lit areas at night, keep your belongings secure, and be cautious of pickpockets, especially in crowded tourist areas. Ignoring basic French courtesies. Learning a few basic French phrases and using them when interacting with locals can go a long way in showing respect and appreciation for the culture. Avoid assuming that everyone speaks English, and always greet people with a polite bonjour before starting a conversation. Not respecting dress codes. Some attractions in Paris, such as churches and upscale restaurants, may have dress codes. Avoid being turned away by dressing appropriately, which generally means avoiding casual attire like shorts and flip-flops in more formal settings. Being disrespectful in museums and monuments. Paris is home to numerous cultural and historical landmarks, including museums and monuments. Avoid disrespectful behavior such as touching artifacts, taking flash photography where it's prohibited, or speaking loudly in quiet areas. Not planning ahead for dining. Paris is famous for its culinary scene, but popular restaurants can fill up quickly, especially during peak dining hours. Avoid disappointment by making reservations in advance, especially for dinner at sought-after establishments. Ignoring public transportation etiquette. When using public transportation in Paris, avoid behaviors such as blocking doors, taking up extra seats with bags, or playing loud music without headphones. Be considerate of other passengers to ensure a pleasant journey for everyone. Not checking opening hours. Many shops, restaurants, and attractions in Paris have varying opening hours and may be closed on certain days of the week. Avoid disappointment by checking opening hours in advance, especially for smaller shops and museums. Not having cash on hand. While credit cards are widely accepted in Paris, it's always a good idea to have some cash on hand, especially for smaller purchases or in case of emergencies. Avoid relying solely on cards, especially in more remote areas or for smaller transactions. Ignoring local customs and traditions. Paris has its own unique customs and traditions, and respecting them can enhance your experience in the city. Avoid behaviors that may be considered rude or offensive, and take the time to learn about local customs, such as greeting with a kiss on the cheek or dining etiquette. By being mindful of these tips, you can make the most of your visit to Paris while respecting local customs and ensuring a memorable experience. Find more vlogs at https://www.supats. Ready to transform your travel dreams with a sustainable digital income? Launch your digital business in a day with MRR Courses. Scale effortlessly with nuBeginning Success. Tribe's comprehensive resources.